Many of you often ask me if XYZ college at Pune, Mumbai, Kerala, or Karnataka is good for pursuing PharmD. For all such questions, I must say my answer is this course is not a replacement for MBBS. Please don't fall for the enticing yet potentially deceptive promises made by the agents who help you with. Most of the students will not visit the college before taking admissions. Personally, I know there are some colleges who do this based on recommendations or political influence, but they're not fully aware about the roles and responsibilities of a clinical pharmacist. Then how are they going to guide the students? That's my question. Some time ago, I posted a video regarding the scope of PharmD in India and some related videos regarding its job opportunities. The video was well received by you all. There are around 6,500 plus comments, and most of them are questions regarding the PharmD course. Unfortunately, I was not able to respond to each of those questions individually. However, one common question that I received was how to select a good pharmacy college to study PharmD in India. And I consider this as a significant question because I haven't seen any videos in YouTube, any genuine videos in YouTube providing clear guidance on this topic. And that's the reason why I'm here today with this video, explaining some important factors that you need to consider while selecting a good pharmacy college to study PharmD in India. If you're new to my channel, my name is Aaromal Satheesh. I completed my PharmD back in 2018. Through this video, I intend to provide some guidance to students who are interested in pursuing PharmD and help them to make a better decision. So without wasting any time, let's dive into today's video, how to select a good pharmacy college to study PharmD in India. So, when considering colleges for pursuing PharmD, there are several crucial factors that demands your attention. The first and foremost point to evaluate is the Pharmacy Council of India or the PCI approval. For an organization or the university to conduct PharmD program, Pharmacy Council approval is indispensable. The approval from the PCI itself signifies that the institution meets specific eligibility criteria, ensuring adequate facilities for running the PharmD program, which includes the hospital facilities, the competent faculties, infrastructures, and many more. But if you observe that the college you are considering lacks PCI approval or has a pending decision from the PCI, always seek clarification from the management before taking admission. Or in other words, it's preferable to choose institutions with a well-established history or legacy in the realm of pharmacy education over a newly started institution. Why? Because newly established institution may receive approval to conduct the first year of the course. However, PCI can withdraw this approval if the institution fails to obtain and submit the consent of affiliation for examining authority to the PCI before making admissions. So keep that in mind and please refer the Pharmacy Council of India website for all the recent updates regarding the same. Now you might have a question why the PCI approval is important. It is important because you can register as a pharmacist or will get the pharmacist license in India only when you complete your course from a PCI approved college. And moreover, most of the employers see candidates who have graduated from a PCI approved institution. Now, how can you confirm if the college you are considering having a PCI approval? It's very simple and straightforward. Visit the Pharmacy Council of India website where you can find the complete list of colleges approved by the PCI. Or simply Google PCI approved pharmacy colleges in India and you can get the full list. Search the name of the college that you are considering and make sure it's reflecting in the list. While searching, avoid using abbreviations or short form of the college or the university. For example, search Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Science instead of searching MCOPS, which is their short form. After confirming the PCI approval, the subsequent crucial factor to scrutinize is the hospital facilities affiliated with the college or the university. This step holds paramount importance because as a PharmD graduate, your success pivots on acquiring robust clinical knowledge, which stems from a substantial exposure to diverse patient cases. And that happens when you are posted in various units in the hospitals like surgery, general medicine, emergency medicines, pediatrics, nephrology, neurology, and more. So the more cases you handle, the deeper your understanding of medicines grow and more the clinical knowledge you develop. Hence, always verify the quality of hospital facilities associated with the institution you are considering to study PharmD. Therefore, even though PCI mandates a minimum of 300-bed hospitals for colleges hosting the PharmD program, based on my experience, I would certainly recommend considering colleges with hospitals that have at least 500 beds or more. And additionally, if the college possesses an NABH accreditation for its hospital, that's a remarkable asset. Why? Because the National Accreditation Board for Hospitals and Healthcare Providers, NABH, they assess and sets benchmark for the quality and patient safety standards of healthcare organizations and hospitals. It also facilitates the involvement of clinical pharmacy department in critical aspects of the patient care within the hospital, such as seeking clinical pharmacy opinion in establishing an antibiotic policies, involving clinical pharmacists in dose selections, adjustments in chemotherapy, clinical pharmacy receiving referrals from other departments for investigating adverse events, pediatric dose calculations, and many more. So please note that a clinical pharmacist might not get all these opportunities if they are working in a small bed-size hospital. In India, numerous colleges offering PharmD program lack adequate hospital facilities, and this deficiency is a key reason why such college produce graduates with limited clinical knowledge. Practical exposure is fundamental in the success of clinical pharmacy. Therefore, it's essential to ascertain whether the college or the university that you consider for PharmD has their own hospital or if they are collaborating with a nearby government or a private hospitals. If the institution has its own hospital, typically seen with the universities, that's good. However, in cases where colleges lacks a hospital and they rely on nearby government or a private hospital, it's crucial to understand how students engage in clinical pharmacy activities there. It's critical that the students especially on their 5th and 6th year of PharmD, should be assigned with mandatory activities such as participating in ward rounds, reviewing the patient treatment chart, identifying drug-related issues, the drug-drug interactions, drug duplications, monitoring adverse events, adjusting drug doses based on patient conditions, patient counselings, and many more. Now, all these activities are essential for their effective learning. Moreover, it's imperative that a highly qualified mentor or faculty should oversee these activities, providing guidance and ensuring correct practices. They should keep students engaged in regular case presentations, schedule one-on-one meetings, encourage students to identify drug-related issues, and come up with valid pharmacist intervention that helps in the betterment of patient condition. Without a structured system in place and proper monitoring, students might aimlessly wander in hospitals without any substantial learning opportunities. Collaborating with government colleges sometimes lead to such situation. I don't mean that if the college is collaborating with a government hospital, students won't learn anything, but it's true that lacking an active clinical pharmacy department within the hospital deprives you of opportunities to learn and enhance your clinical knowledge. So in summary, the presence of a well-established clinical pharmacy department, adequate supervision, and active involvement from a qualified mentor in hospital activities are crucial for PharmD students to gain meaningful clinical exposure and develop their essential skills. And that takes me to my next point, that is clinical pharmacy or pharmacy practice department, which I believe is the cornerstone of PharmD program. As I mentioned earlier, if a college lacks an established clinical pharmacy department within its affiliated hospital, it's a major red flag. Because without an established clinical pharmacy department, your value among other healthcare professionals might be undermined, and your input, suggestions, or interventions might not even be considered. You won't get a space in the hospital setup with other HCPs to show your active involvement in patient care. It's crucial to note that some colleges might hold high ratings for their B.Pharm or M.Pharm programs, listing them among the top pharmacy colleges in India. However, this doesn't guarantee the presence of a robust clinical pharmacy department or a well-equipped hospital facility necessary for running a PharmD program. Furthermore, several points needs to be checked regarding the clinical pharmacy department, and one of the most important point that I would like to discuss here is the qualification of the faculties. When researching a college, their website usually serves as a rich source of information. Most college details their facilities, course-specific faculty details, department informations, staff qualifications on their website. It is essential to examine the qualification of the staff responsible for handling the PharmD program. Ideally, these individuals should possess very high qualifications and extensive teaching experience. A favorable scenario would involve teachers with a PhD and a satisfactory number of publications. This emphasis stems from the concern that some pharmacy colleges, they will appoint individuals who have recently completed PharmD or M.Pharm without any relevant teaching experience as as faculties for the PharmD program. Personally, I know there are some colleges who do this based on recommendations or political influence, but these individuals might not even know the essence of the course, or they're not fully aware about the roles and responsibilities of a clinical pharmacist. Then how are they going to guide the students? That's my question. They might merely read out slides from the presentations and are least bothered about the students' learning opportunities. So, this is the reason why it's critical to ensure that the department is led by qualified and experienced educators. If these details about the teaching staffs in the clinical pharmacy department aren't available on the website of the college you are considering, it could signify a lack of willingness to share or even a lack of noteworthy qualifications of their faculties. In such cases, it's imperative to inquire about this information directly with the college from the administration or the head of the department before taking admissions. Once you have completed all the essential checks outlined earlier, you'll be better equipped to make a decision about whether to consider a particular college for your PharmD studies. Then the final step involves verifying all the gathered information, and there are few methods that you can follow for the same. The first method is to connect with alumni or the current PharmD students. So connecting with alumni or current students pursuing PharmD at the college you are considering is one of the most effective ways to gain a real understanding of the institution. Alumni offer invaluable insights, what truly works well and what doesn't, and they can provide an overall picture of the department of the college. You can easily find them on platforms like LinkedIn. Simply search for the college name and filter for the individuals associated with it. Also, try to reach out to 5th and 6th PharmD students, 6th year PharmD students. They can provide you some insights about the hospital facilities as they possess more exposure and experience compared to those in first and second year. The next step is to visit the college. The ultimate step in your decision-making process is to physically visit the college. Regardless of its distance, consider booking a trip to the campus, request a guided tour from the college administration, and most of the reputed institutions often have this introductory campus tour. Now, this visit will enable you to verify if the infrastructure and facilities mentioned on the college website truly exist or not. Additionally, try to visit the hospitals the college is collaborating with and engage with students currently doing internships there. Speaking with these students will help you to have a clear picture of the clinical pharmacy activities happening in the college. This step is often overlooked. Most of the students will not visit the college before taking admissions. Please don't fall for the enticing yet potentially deceptive promises made by the agents who help you with admissions. Always try to independently verify the information by visiting the college firsthand. Remember, the college where you pursue your PharmD will shape your career. So treat it as a trip, bring your family along, explore the area, and assess if you find the environment conducive for your academic journey. Many tend to disregard this aspect, but trust me, it's a crucial step. It's your life, your career, so ensure you're making an informed decision. Take the opportunity to explore, engage, and confirm if the college truly aligns with your expectations. Apart from the above mentioned factors, there are some other points to consider while selecting PharmD colleges. These are not mandatory for the college, but it's a good to have for the PharmD program. First one is about the certification and affiliations. So, certification and affiliations play pivotal roles in assessing the quality of education and infrastructure within the college or the university offering pharmacy programs. The ACPE, the Accreditation Council for Pharmacy Education, is one such certification specifically attained for PharmD. Now, ACPE is a US-based accrediting agency recognized for setting standards and accrediting professional degree programs in pharmacy education. This accreditation basically ensures that the PharmD program meet specific quality standards in terms of curriculum, faculty, resources, and outcomes. It is a mark of assurance that the course provided by the college provides a high quality and comprehensive education in pharmacy practice, preparing students to become competent pharmacists. ACP accreditation is pursued by institution as a benchmark of quality, aligning their programs with international standards and potentially enhancing the recognition and credibility of PharmD programs on a global scale. However, please note that this certification doesn't guarantee getting a license to work as a pharmacist abroad without clearing the Pharmacy Council exam. To work in foreign countries as a pharmacist, you will need to clear the respective Pharmacy Council exam of that particular country. Another significant accreditation for the colleges is the NAC accreditation, so National Assessment and Accreditation Council. They evaluates and accredits higher education institution based on quality parameters. NAC accreditation for pharmacy college indicates adherence to standards in infrastructure, teaching, learning processes, research and governance, ensuring educational accreditations, etc. Now, achieving the NAC accreditation signifies that the pharmacy college meets or exceeds the specified benchmark set by NAC for higher education quality. If the college you choose to study a PharmD possesses both the certification, ACPA and NAC, it strongly suggests that there is almost 90% certainty that the college is ideal for pursuing the PharmD course. However, please note that the college having this ACPA certification, their fee structure will be on a higher side. Only a handful of colleges in India have this ACPA certification, making it an exclusive recognition in the whole of Asia. The second point I'd like to discuss is about the placement cells. As a PharmD graduate, your primary aim should be to become a clinical pharmacist. However, some may also consider corporate jobs influenced by personal preferences, family situations, or even unintentional entry into the corporate sector, which I covered in one of my previous videos. I don't discourage exploring corporate roles after PharmD, as there are many opportunities. And by opportunities, I don't mean doing some data entry jobs, but there are great options available, especially in drug development areas like clinical research, regulatory affairs, or even medical affairs. But it's crucial to actively seek and recognize those opportunities. Therefore, it's good to ensure the selected college is having a dedicated placement cell and collaborations with companies participating in placements. Now, there are two types of companies that will come for the campus placements. There are these sponsor companies, MNCs like Sanofi, Pfizer, Novo Nordisk, Novartis, which are well-established pharma companies recruiting candidates directly. And there are also the contract research organizations, the CROs, such as Paraxil, like UVIA, Cognizant, TCS, etc., which work on a contractual basis for the sponsor companies or the pharmaceutical giants. Check which company the college collaborates with for the placements. If they partner with sponsor companies, it's a great chance to start a promising career. So always ensure that the college maintains an active placement cells and conducts campus placements at the culmination of the academic program. Alright, so these are the essential factors to research when selecting a pharmacy college to study PharmD in India, and that brings me to the end of this video. Many of you often ask me if XYZ college at Pune, Mumbai, Kerala or Karnataka is good for pursuing PharmD. For all such questions, I must say my answer is I don't know. Simply because I haven't studied those colleges and I don't know them personally. Investigating about the college you consider to do PharmD is completely your responsibility. You can consider the points we discussed to perform the validation. I don't want to mislead you with any information that I'm not sure of, and therefore I'm afraid to answer such questions. But what I wanted to convey here is never rely solely on someone else's opinions about a college. People tend to bluff even if they have no idea about the college you are referring to. It's crucial to conduct your own research, consider all the points that I mentioned earlier, and then make a final wise choice. Always remember the college you choose to study plays a significant role in honing your skills, nurturing your talents, and expanding your knowledge. A good college ensures your investment isn't wasted. Otherwise, securing a decent job post-graduation might be challenging. I would also like to remind all my young brothers and sisters who is seeking admissions that pursue PharmD only if you genuinely hold a deep interest in this course. This course is not a replacement for MBBS. We are not here to compare ourselves with MBBS doctors. PharmD has its own identity. Join PharmD only if you are passionate about studying clinical pharmacy and genuinely interested in pharmacy professions. There are ample opportunities post PharmD, not only in clinical pharmacy but also in other areas. But it's your responsibility to explore those prospects. So, despite all the negative comments about the PharmD jobs, I would say if utilized wisely, you can definitely become successful after PharmD. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, do post in the comment section and I'll try to address them in my next video. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful time ahead. See you in my next video. This is Aaromal Satheesh signing off.